Welcome to the Learning Tech Hub YouTube channel. Today we are interviewing a bag making expert under the GSC 301 in Learning Skill Course Program. And my name is Abada Peace Joy, a 311 political science student, and my colleague with me is
Kendi Okoyemi, a 311 student performing arts student of University of Lawrence.
We want to know all about bag making process. Stay tuned.
Good afternoon, everyone all over the world. Welcome to Learning Tech Hub YouTube channel. And today we'll be discussing about bag making, the process on bag making. And here with me is Mrs. Fatulutiu. Mrs. Fatulutiu. My name is Kendi Okoyemi, and I'm also here with one of my colleagues. So I have some few questions for you, ma. So firstly, I would like to ask you, what is the bag making training all about?
Yes, thank you. When we talk about bag making, we have different type of skill, but the bag making skill is to the process to train people, because people are carrying bag and they don't even have an idea of what they were carrying. They even about to how to make it, how to create the bag themselves. So we are to impart the skill to the life of the student, even after when they graduate from the university, they can be able to learn something out of it and to do it by themselves. Even some people, one of the students years back, they called me when her sister wants to do the wedding. So she's the one that produced the bag for them. So we are here to impart the skill, the knowledge into the life of the students.
Okay, thank you, ma. Okay, also I would like to ask you, how long have you been training? Are you a lecturer in the university, or maybe you are just a trainer for GSC skills?
Thank you. Since 17 years ago, wow, I've been training people how to produce bag. But 2016, I was employed as a staff at Tech.
Okay, thank you, ma. Like, what challenges would you say you have faced during the process of this bag making as a trainer to these students?
We have a lot of challenges, but one of it is the crowd, and there is no space. Like the building that we are using, we have like 8 trainers that train the students. So
at the same time.
Oh. You know, the GSC period is on Monday and 12 to 2. So we have to reschedule our time. Some people even carry the table and the machine outside to train them because of the crowd. So we face a lot of challenges during the training.
Okay, thank you, ma. Again, I would like to ask, what are the basic materials needed for a beginner to train, to be able to make bag, to be an expert in bag making?
Like I taught my students last week, before you want to build a bag or you want to sew a bag, you must identify the material you want to use first. So we have a lot of material in bag making. You have to identify the original material and the one that is in the middle price and the lower price. Like we have the materials of like 5,000 per yard, 6,000 per yard, and there's material that they are selling 1,500 naira per yard. So you have to identify the material first and the accessories, making that you want to use for the bag. And the material you want to use will depend on the bag that you want to use. So when you have the bag that you want to use, you check the bag very well. Like this, my purse now. The material is thick material, and as you can see, it's CC. So there is a company that is CC material. Like this material, they were selling it 4,500 naira per yard, and some are selling it 5,000 naira per yard. So if you want to do anything, you must identify the material and all the accessories that you want to use first.
Okay.
So failing to do that, you are not preparing for anything.
What are the basic materials and tools needed for bag making, ma?
Thank you. We have a lot of material. Depend on the sample the customer bring to you. So the tools now, we have a lot of tools. Before you want to make a bag, you must have machine. whether you have the ordinary machine or the industrial machine. At least you must have one.
Ma, can you help us to emphasize on that industrial machine and
Yes.
what's the difference?
The difference between ordinary machine and industrial machine. The ordinary machine is using leg.
Okay.
That's the pedal. You will use your 2 leg or 1 leg to be pressing it.
Okay.
While the industrial machine, you only use 1 leg to press the pedal. So, and it's used light.
Okay.
So when you run it, then you put your leg on the pedal, it will just be running fast. Then you'll be able to control it, just as if you are driving the car. Okay. So you'll be moving the bag, even or the purse. As you are moving the car, you'll be able to move the bag also. Okay. Then the ordinary machine, when you want to use ordinary machine, first I normally tell all my students that if you want to use ordinary machine, first of all in the morning you will clean the machine first, whether you use the tissue or the clothes or brush.
Which one is more preferable? Is it the tissue, the cloth, or
depend on the available one? Okay. Some people they use brush. There is a brush that they normally sell. We have the tiny one, we have it depends on the size, but we have the smaller one. So when you have the smaller one, it's only 150, 200 naira they were selling it. So you use it to clean the machine first. When you clean the machine, then you oil it. So when you oil your machine, it's like you are giving the machine food. So when you oil the machine, then you know you are ready to start the work.
Ma, is there a specific oil for that particular thing?
Actually, we have like 2 types of oil. We have the one they call it industrial machine oil, and there is this old one, is small oil. Yes, I want to buy the machine oil. So that one is 500 naira per liter. It's just half a liter like this. It's 500 naira. But that industrial machine, we have like 5 liter, 2.5 liter, 1 liter, 2 liter. So depend on the one you want to buy.
Okay, can we just go with this normal engine oil?
No.
Okay.
You cannot go with normal engine oil. That engine oil is different from machine oil. So you want to buy machine oil, you will go to the where they were selling tailor material or bag accessories material. You will tell them that I want to buy machine oil, so they will give it to you. And that industrial machine oil, they were selling it per 100 naira, 200 naira, depend the one you want. Yes. Then, and if you want to start doing your work, you must have your tape rule. That's number 1. Your scissors. Yes. So you must have your magic pen or pencil.
Normal pen.
No, it's not normal pen. I say magic pen.
Magic pen.
That magic pen, when you draw it on a leather, you can clean it.
Okay.
But when you use pen, pen is a ink. So yes, you can't clean it. And if you made any mistake, you won't be able to correct it. So, but when you use a magic pen, when you draw anything or you mark anything, if there is a mistake, you will just use clothes or anything to even your hand. You can use your hand to clean it, and it will clean.
Can we get that magic pen from any tailoring shop?
Not tailoring shop. Okay. The place they were selling material for bag or shoe.
Okay.
Yes. So, and we have, like I told you, we have different accessories for bag. Like our silk clothes now, we sell it per yard. Not like Tailor Zone. You know Tailor Zone, they have done it already. But our home is per yard. You buy the silk clothes per yard. Then you buy the head per dozen or per one. So depend on what you want. And we have it in different sizes. We have size 5, size 6, size 7, size 10. So likewise the head is the same size. When you buy size 5 of the cloth, you must not use size 6 of the head. You will use size 5 of the head so that the thing will work together. Okay. So it depends on the bag or the purse or any material that you any bag that you want to produce, that it will determine the accessories that you will use. Assuming somebody wants you to prepare school bag for the person, you will use school bag adjuster. Apart from the material, you use school bag adjuster. You use zip cloth. You buy the cloth and you buy the head. Then you use taping. Taping, you use it to tape inside. You use belt. So we use piping. Piping, it will make the bag to stand very well. And assuming they want padded school bag, you use foam and you use lining. So before the material.
All this material, can we get them in normal tailoring shop or bag making shop?
Yes, it's bag making shop. The material for bag making is different for the tailoring own. So if you want to buy anything bag, you go to where they were selling bag accessories and bag leather.
Okay. Ma, you said something concerning maybe when they are done with these 3 months stuff training,
yes.
like they can come back.
Yes,
if they are interested.
Yes.
Is this also applicable to person that did not pick this particular course?
No. When you pick my course, so if you have interest in training more, you will come back. But if you are not picking my skill, it's not possible for you to come back now. You will go to your skill.
Thank you so much, very much, ma. I would like to ask again, like, is it these 2 hours allocated for GSC? Is it enough to be able to know all the basic steps in bag making?
I used to tell them that after the GSC period, that is the first time, the first semester area,
yes,
when you have interest in training more, you can come back.
Wow.
So the 2 hours or the 3 months that they were giving us is not enough because the crowd is too much.
Okay, thank you so much, ma. So I would like to ask again, how do you think skill acquisition can help people like the young people coming up?
Thank you. Like I told you the other time, among the students that I've trained before, one of them even called me that she want to buy the same material, the same industrial machine that we are using here. That he called me, he's not in Lorry that time. She called me that she want to buy the protest machine. Can I put her through? So I need to connect her with some people in Lagos. Definitely she's doing the work after graduating from the university. So when you know what you are doing and you face whatever they ask you to face at a particular time, so when you are out of the school or you are finished whatever the course that you are doing, you can establish yourself on it. At least you start from making a purse, making a tote bag, the souvenir bag. You start from somewhere.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma. Please, ma, what are the mistakes that a beginner should avoid when making bag?
Thank you. They must avoid making the mistake of measurements. Because when a customer bring any size of bag, you must measure it first. When you fail to measure, you will face a lot of problem because some customers they will reject the work for you. Assuming let me make an example for clothes now. As a fashion designer, that customer bring a cloth for you and you refuse to measure the customer, you have problem with it. So as bag making, when you want to start anything, you must determine the measurements you want to use and the material that you want to use. Assuming the person that brought the purse now or the bag bring the thick material like this and you use another material that is very light to the customer, the customer will reject it. So that is one of the challenges. So, and when you fail to measure the measurement of the hand, like the bag now, the measurement of the hand, it measures 30 inches. You use 20 inches. The customer will reject it. So you must study the work very well. When you study the work very well, then you will know what the step you take.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, ma. Okay, lastly, I would like to ask, during this process, what will you need the school to improve so that this bag making process will be easier for the training?
Thank you. Like I've told you the other time, there is not enough space here. Even the chair, there is no chair for them to sit. We thank God that this period is Harmattan period, so there is no heat. During the last year section, we even saw some students that collapsed because of the heat. So they should create enough space for us so that we'll be able to learn, we'll be able to teach them, and then too they will be able to learn more. So it will be convenient for them. Even when you see some of them, they will not even listen because there is no place to sit down. So they will just be pressing their phone. So, but if there is conducive environment for us, the students and the trainers, we're able to see all of the students, and the students also, they will be able to concentrate on us.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we have come to the end of. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. We have come to the end of this interview now.